He's big, he's foot, and he may or may not exist. We don't have a fucking clue. On a bright sunny day in Silverton, Colorado, a couple is on a trip for their anniversary, but their romantic trip takes a sharp turn when they spot Bigfoot taking a fat doo-doo in the grass. I wrote that, by the way, that's in the script. Welcome back to the channel, my name is Neil, really Neil. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit a milestone for human history. They did it, they found Bigfoot, folks. Bigfoot spotted in Colorado in broad daylight, and it's all on camera. We're convinced. Whoa. So I came across this clip on New York Post, a very reputable newspaper. Do we still say that? Newspaper? The description reads, a couple on a romantic break in Colorado claims to have captured the mythological creature Bigfoot on camera wandering the side of a mountain before sitting down to rest, all in broad daylight. Alright, I know you're on the edge of your seat here, so here's a video.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
Where at?
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Sick, bro. Jeez. Professed eyewitnesses Shannon and Stetson Parker, enjoying a trip for their 10th wedding anniversary. Why do we need to know that? Claim to have observed the legendary what the fuck is a lumox? Oh, it's pronounced lummox. A clumsy or stupid person. Why y'all roasting my boy Bigfoot, bro? What he do to y'all? Why would he say that? The legendary clumsy idiot. First of all, the description says that Bigfoot is sitting down to rest. Listen, I know what taking a shit looks like, okay? I take shits. A very professional shit taker. Bigfoot here is quite obviously fertilizing the soil. We were looking for elk in the mountains and my husband sees something moving and then can't really explain it. So he's like, Bigfoot. When they turn on the lights in the club and you finally see who you were dancing with. Bigfoot. Dude. That could be anything. That could be anyone. That could literally be Joey Diaz on his monthly bowel movement. The husband sees something moving and can't really explain it. Therefore, Bigfoot. I mean, it's a logical assumption, of course. And you were looking for elk on your 10th anniversary. That sounds exactly like someone who would see Bigfoot. It was at least 6-7 feet or taller. How do you know that from where you're recording the video? And if that's his height, Bigfoot is lame as hell. Is Shaq a Bigfoot? Is Yao Ming an Asian Bigfoot? Is Peter Dinklage a Littlefoot? It matched the sage in the mountains so much that he's like camouflaged when crouching down. If you asked before our trip, we would have said maybe Bigfoot could be real. But now we're convinced. Bruh. Yeah, there's a few red flags here. You were leaning on the maybe side before you saw Bigfoot, and now you're convinced? So, according to Fox 26 Houston, the couple was on a train when they saw Mr. Foot.
A couple was on that sightseeing train between Durango and Silverton. They were trying to spot elk when they saw this creature that they could only describe as Bigfoot. 6-7 feet tall, they say. Camouflaged. Now, okay, I mean, if you really look closely, I don't know what else to describe it as. Look.
That is...
So... There was no other passengers on the train? It was just this elk spotter couple? Looks to me like the operators of the train found a way to get more business. Hey Bob. I'm sorry. Bob is a funny name, okay? Hey Bob, here's the October train schedule. Does your Bigfoot suit still fit?
But I believe someone is making us into just jokesters and talking about it.
They got me scared and I wasn't even anywhere near it.
Hashtag costume.
Hashtag costume. What? How do you do, fellow kids? Right, so that's the Bigfoot footage that's going viral right now. I mean, it's all over the fucking internet. A guy in a damn suit pretending to take a poo on some sage. So, naturally, I went down the Bigfoot rabbit hole. I came across this video on Animal Planet. This was 3 weeks ago, by the way. This was recent. There's people still publishing Bigfoot content on the internet. In modern day, 2023, people are still talking about Bigfoot, revealing the shocking Bigfoot evidence from game camera footage, /finding Bigfoot, /Animal Planet. Some dude owns a massive piece of land in Michigan and he set up a game camera. If you don't know what game is basically animals that humans like to kill.
We're heading to a wooded area just outside of Menominee, Michigan. A hunting guide named Craig Sulk, who owns 80 acres of land up here, puts up trail cameras on his property to monitor the game moving through here.
So the camera that was set up, it caught something on camera. It's basically a shadow, right? Behind some trees. It was there for one frame and after that it was gone. That's it. And they made a whole damn episode about this shadow.
From what I can tell, it doesn't look like a person.
Are you dense, bro? How does it not look like a person? Have you seen humans before? I mean, it's called Animal Planet, not Human Planet. But my friends, you may or may not agree with me here, but according to my in-depth knowledge of humans, that silhouette there, that do be looking human.
So that's either a hunter dressed up to all be one color, or it's a Sasquatch.
I wonder what's the most likely of these options. It's either a man dressed up in full hunting gear or a fucking Sasquatch, bro. Absolutely. You can tell how real this guy is. He looks genuinely concerned.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of reports and I get a lot of emails saying, when are you gonna come up here? We get a lot of Squatch action, especially in the fall.
Squatch? Y'all have a slang for it. Bigfoot wasn't efficient enough? Squatch. As a matter of fact, he says Squatch numerous times in this episode as if it's a real word.
We get a lot of Squatch action. This is great Squatch habitat. There's also a lot of marshy areas where Squatches can retreat in the winter.
We have a few families of Squatches.
He's not saying it's a Squatch. Let's see if you can get a Squatch.
Pause for a second. Hang on a minute. Zoom in. Is that a Bigfoot necklace? Sir, are you, by any chance, a Bigfoot hunter? Yeah, how can you tell?
The photographs are pretty interesting. A little blob squatchy, but there is clearly something there. Out of the 3 photographs taken less than 2 minutes apart from one another, in that middle photograph, that large figure is there, but not in the other 2. That means something moved in and moved out of frame in those 3 photographs.
No shit, Sherlock. Did you expect the man to just stand there for 2 minutes straight doing nothing? Obviously, he's gonna be out of frame within 2 minutes. Did you want this Bigfoot thing to just stand there like an NPC? No, Squatch is not an NPC. Squatch is the main character here.
When I first laid eyes on Craig's photograph, the first thing I thought was, oh, there it is, definitive proof. Deer exist, and so do their butts.
Woo! There it is, folks. We've finally been provided the evidence that we've been waiting on for ages. Not only do deers exist, but they're thick.
Craig strikes me as an honest guy.
What? I mean, I guess. He looks like an honest guy. I don't know how he's... Whatever, bro.
He wasn't trying to get a prize-winning photo of a Sasquatch. He's not even saying this is a Bigfoot photo. Matt. I'm just happy that he was open-minded enough to get in touch with us and send us the photos so we could come check it out.
Listen, he watches your lame-ass show, okay? That's why he's sending you photos. He's not doing it for charity. Craig, who I don't doubt is an honest guy, definitely watches Finding Bigfoot on Animal Planet.
So that's the stump that the deer was smelling?
Yes.
Why was it smelling the stump?
Why was it smelling the stump? What the fuck is it doing smelling stumps? That deer had no business smelling around like that. Don't you just hate it when a thick deer comes along and smells your stump?
He's just a hunter that has an interesting figure in the photo, and he wants to get to the bottom of it. He wants to know what it is. He's not saying it's a Squatch. He's wondering if it is.
Bruh.
Initially meeting Craig, I really liked the guy.
Jesus Christ, everybody loves Craig, yeah? Just marry him already, jeez. I've never seen anyone say anything negative about eyewitnesses on these shows. When I first met Craig, I fucking hated the guy. His mustache creeped me out. The way he just stood there, just breathing. No, they would never say that. Because you know what? If it wasn't for these gullible eyewitnesses, they wouldn't even have a show.
What we want to do now is take a photo with Bobo at the same location as the figure, so we can compare the 2 images and rule out that this couldn't be a person. Does that look good to you, Craig?
How's that, Craig?
The fact that it's his size or smaller, though, doesn't eliminate the chance that it's a Sasquatch because they're also that size as well. They grow from being very small to growing up.
Bro, how does it not eliminate the fact that it's a Sasquatch? Does this mean any human silhouette could be a Sasquatch now? Is that what you're saying? My guy is just standing his ground. He's just refusing to believe that this regular ass shadow could just in fact be a normal ass human.
This thing came by, was at the right place at the right time to get his photograph taken. Maybe that's a Bigfoot.
So Bigfoot just came by, stood there for a photo op, and bounced. He just leaves. These people are out of their fucking minds, bro.
Have you heard anyone in this general area having Bigfoot encounters or sightings?
Not right here, but having talked to the neighbors, I have one neighbor at the end of the road has seen one, but he didn't see it in this area.
So Bigfoot doesn't walk around, it just stays in one area? The audacity of Squatch, bro. Stay in your lane. Guys, the Sasquatch, I think they're migrating.
Hey, listen, we're at a good place where we can make some sounds. How about you?
Yeah.
Oh god. That sounds like that one scream effect they put in all the movies. How do they not laugh at this? I would be dying. Like, they're dead serious, like this is just a routine operation. I have a question here. Okay, how does Craig know the call? I thought he's just an eyewitness. Now he knows the Bigfoot sound effects? The ad-libs? And what is this shot of this lady's face? This is the creepiest thing in this entire episode. Even if they did find Bigfoot in this episode, I would still be creeped out by this one shot. Straight out of a horror movie.
Ooh. What is that?
And the episode ends. Let me spoil it for you. They didn't find anything. They didn't find squat. They didn't find squatch. In conclusion, does Bigfoot or Sasquatch exist? No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't, alright? Get over it already. Find a new conspiracy or something because this is getting boring, alright? Every few years, man, we get some deer hunter or some elk hunter or some redneck out of middle of nowhere. He sees a guy in a Chewbacca costume and it's all over the news, it's all over the internet, every time. And even if Bigfoot did exist, okay? Even if he did, I hate to break your heart here, he's gone, okay? He's dead. He died. All of them dead. It's definitely extinct. There are literally hundreds of full-length documentaries on finding Bigfoot and all of it just shows nothing. A couple of footprints maybe, but nothing. That's it. So please, my American friends, stop this nonsense, alright? Find another conspiracy. How about this? Let's say they do still exist. Let me give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's say they do exist. It's pretty obvious they want nothing to do with us. They don't like us, bro, okay? Leave them alone. They're minding their own business and they're not hurting nobody. They're just taking shits out in the public. Folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. If not, that's okay too. It's only gonna hurt. I'm only gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Cool. See you in my next video.